It ended up being a long video. Oh well. What's up, guys? Dylan Hopkins. I'm just gonna do a short video today on just a review of all my tackle and kind of what I use when I go out to the beach and the surf. I'm also gonna do some about rock fishing too, because I'm hoping to get out and go do some rock fishing next week sometime. So here we go. Also, I want to talk about my rod and reel setup. So I have it right over here. Okay, so my rod is a Berkeley inshore spinning rod. This is a pretty new model of rod. I think it's 7'6", and if I'm not mistaken, oh here we go, medium light action, and then so it's pretty flimsy at the top, but not like a noodle rod or anything like that. But this been worked out really well. I actually picked it up at Walmart for like 40 bucks. Pretty good deal. It's been a really good rod. It can handle a big fish and at the same time give you that sensitive feel that you need when you're feeling for bites. And so this reel is, I've only used it once in my last video. Didn't really catch anything, but still had a good time. And so this reel is a Daiwa Legalis 3000. So I wanted to get this reel because my other Daiwa reel that I used before the spring broke, so it was no good anymore. That was like 6 years old, so I was ready for a new one. So I got this one and spooled it with just a 12-pound Omniflex Zebco line. 12-pound because I don't want any of the fish breaking off, but at the same time, I want to use a line that's light enough so I can feel the bites. So so far so good with this setup, and you can get the Berkeley inshore spinning rod at Walmart or Dick's Sporting Goods, pretty much anywhere, Amazon, pretty much anywhere. I'll leave a link in the down there, not over there, but down there about where to get these and price and stuff. Just editing. Yeah. The backpack I use. So right now, I'm just using a Jansport backpack. It's one of my old ones from school that I use, so I just use that. That's the easiest for me, and it was cheapest because I didn't have to pay anything for it. And so let's start off with just my basic surf fishing stuff. So the last couple of videos have been using lures, so I just have them in one of these plastics. So I just have all my lures in there. I need to get some hook protectors because they get tangled all the time or get caught and stuff. But just keep them in that. Makes it easy, handy, really portable. And then for when I fish gulp or bait, sand crabs, whatever, sandworms. These are the gulp sandworms. You guys have probably heard of them before. And if you haven't, you can get them anywhere pretty much. Walmart, Dick's Sporting Goods, Big Five, anywhere. Okay, so I usually like, these ones are the long ones, the what are they, 6 inch? But I usually like to use the 2 inch ones. I currently don't have any of those, but if you want to use these ones, you can just cut them, probably like about right there, and those are deadly. I just use them on the Carolina rig with the. I've been using a 1 1/2 ounce egg sinker because the surf over here it's pretty big and I don't like it when the bait just drifts around a lot and it's frustrating. So I found the perfect size for around here is a 1 1/2 ounce egg sinker, and if you want to go a little lighter, a 1 ounce, a little bit. There's a little comparison, not much difference, but so either use the gulp sandworms or these little grubs. They come in a package. It's cut off on the top, but it's Kalin's in the motor oil gold color. I also like motor oil red. And I'll use that in the Carolina rig, usually with a size 6 owner mosquito hook. Yeah, size 6 works pretty good because the perch, they don't have huge mouths, but those work pretty good for the sandworms or the grubs. And I'll just put that on the Carolina rig, and so I'll make one for you guys right now so you can see. So I've been using 12 pound. This is just cheap Zebco line Omniflex, and it works pretty good for me. And it was only like $3 for the whole spool. So right now I'm gonna use 12 pounds. So I usually just slide the egg sinker on like this, and then swoop. I just use a simple barrel swivel. Usually with the bigger sinker, I use a larger swivel just so it doesn't go inside the sinker and get stuck. So in the knot I use it's a improved clinch knot. It's just, if you can see, so I got the two ends of the line. This is the end of the line, and just loop it over probably 5 or 6 times until it looks like that. So it's just looped over, and then I just loop the loose end through the loop, pull it tight, lick it a little bit because it'll help strengthen the knot. So then it looks like that at the end, and that's a pretty good knot for me. And then so that's the basic rig, and then I'll just put a leader about probably maybe 30 inches, depending on the conditions. Might have to change it up a little bit, but about 30-inch leader, and then just tie the hook directly onto the end of the leader with another one of those knots, and then you got your rig, and just use the gulp or the grubs. And okay, so that's my surf fishing rig for perch or halibut, and the halibut will bite on these lures, the Lucky Crafts, like I showed in my previous video. And if you want to check that out, you can click on the link right there, somewhere over here. And okay, so there's some more gear that I bring with me. Pliers, needle nose pliers. Those are good for especially if the lures, the hooks get stuck in the fish, in the mouth or in the side of the fish. These are easy just to wiggle it out. And if you need to reach in there and get a hook out, then needle nose work good. I also always have a knife with me, pocket knife, just in case I need to cut something, some line, and a pair of scissors. Just grab an old pair of scissors and throw that in there. And I have my scale, catching the big ones when I weigh it. Okay, so I also always have a towel, just to wipe my hands off and stuff like that. And okay, so now I'm gonna go to the rock fishing setups that I use. So one of the setups that I use is a drop shot with, so I have these, today I have these two kinds of weights. These are 3 ounce, and then these are, I believe, two, yeah, 2 ounce. So these ones. I like the flat ones, especially if I use them in the surf because they don't get caught as easy on rocks and stuff. And but also the pyramid sinkers. I don't have any right now, but pyramid sinkers work well for drop shot in the rocks too. And I'll do a quick little setup of how that looks. So the drop shot, you just so for the hooks, I'm using size 6. These are Gamakatsu brand 2-aught hooks. Not size 6. Now let me redo that. Okay, so these are 2-aught hooks. There's 6 in a package. That's what I got confused about. And these are octopus circle hooks, and they're made by Gamakatsu. And so you can either have one hook on your drop shot rig, or you can go with 2. I usually prefer 1. Less tangles. Okay, so for the drop shot, just get your line, and then put the line through the hook, and go up about a foot and a half, and then I'm gonna do a loop knot. So you have your line, the hook's just on there, and you bring it together, and then you have your hook with your loop, and then you just tie a simple knot. So just grab your two, so you got the doubled line, and then just tie a knot. And then to get it to stay, stay a little bit away from the main line. So you pull that tight, and then you do another knot, just another loop around, and then that's nice. And then so that stays away from the main line, keep it from getting tangled. And then so on the bottom, I'm just going to use, for example, one of these ones, the 3-ounce circle weights. And again, I'm just going to use the clinch knot. So just go around and around and around and around. Put it through. And then there. So that's your setup. And then, well, I think that through, so you can't really see it. But, so you got your hook up here, and then your line to your weight. And then so baits for this one, you can use a variety of things. Plastics, you can use these grubs or the gulp sandworms. Both of those work fine. And as far as other plastics go, there's different types of bass worms that I've tried, and they've worked. I caught a couple fish off those, but I'm more fresh bait is more of the way to go when fishing in the rocks. So squid, shrimp, and also like mussels or even little sidewinder crabs that you find in the rocks. Those work really well too. Hopefully in the next video I put out, if we go rock fishing, hopefully I'll be able to show you what the different kinds of baits that I use and how effective they are. Okay, so let's see if there's anything that I missed. So for rock fishing, I'm also going to try out some of the Big Hammer swim baits. And then the jig heads that I got they're made by Big Hammer, and the size 3/4 ounce. And the way I'm going to fish these is just find some tide pools. I want to try to go on low tide, and then find some deep pools and just swim those around, and maybe look for a cabezon or a lingcod or something. And you can also just throw them out in the surf and then slowly reel them in like I do with the lures. They work the same way. And other than that, I think that's everything. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more fishing videos. School's over now, so I'm trying to post more often and just get out there more, and I don't know, hopefully make some videos that you guys enjoy. So I'll put a link up here in the video for subscription, and then maybe some links to my other videos. And then I'll have all the products that I use down below in the description. You can check those out and purchase those products. They work really well. Thank you guys, and see you next time.